We're back at the Sweet 16 with a look at head coach Paul Mills. Fourth year. He was 14 years an assistant at Baylor with Scott Drew. He is the coach of the Golden Eagles, who have won 7 consecutive games. Dan told you about the 1-2 punch of O'Banner and Asmus. And Arkansas has won 14 of 16. Moody, one of the best freshmen in college basketball. And Eric Musselman in his second year in his own personal second Sweet 16. Dana Jacobson, this is not the...
In the second half, he said this second chance is like taking a test all over again that you thought you were prepared for, but flunked the first time.
All right, Dana, thank you. Terrific officiating crew. Keith Kimball, 2 Final Fours. Joe Lindsay, his first Sweet 16. Larry Serrato, third Sweet 16. He's also officiated a Final Four, and away we go to find out who's going to be against Baylor in the Elite Eight. Davis on top. Williams on the wing.
And Oral Roberts opens in the man-to-man.
It rolls across for freshman Jalen Williams. Our first look at the Golden Eagles, the 15 seed, 18-10 record, 4th place in the Summit at 10-5 as they work it with Jurgens. A fake. Oh, and an open lane to go inside, and from behind, Moody got a palm on it. Retrieved. And outside. This is a 3, and down the hatch it goes. Francis Lexus, who had an ankle injury yesterday in practice, but is starting tonight.
Kevin Lotsis is only a 25% three-point shooter on the season, and that's really good news for Oral Roberts. They need to get some scoring from somebody other than their big 2.
Take 3, open, screen by Williams, rebound Williams, a new shot clock with which to work. It's Moody off that baseline. And a rebound to O'Banner. Dana.
Guys, you were talking about Lotsis. Basically, came down hard on his ankle late in practice last night, rolled it, went through ice and stim, and then was a game-time decision. About the 25-minute mark, they decided he would go.
That was important. He is replacing injured player R.J. Glasper, who was injured in February with a knee injury. Jurgens will drive. Shot clock at 8. On the wing, Thompson with a long shot. Kareem Thompson with the miss. Here comes Davis the other way for the Hawks.
Kevin, and so far the 2 leading scorers for Oral Roberts haven't touched the ball.
Smith, 16-footer. And picked up by Tate. Oh, look at him split the D into Williams, up and down.
Kevin, that is Jalen Williams' first basket of the NCAA tournament.
He had 10 rebounds in the win the other afternoon against Texas Tech. He was huge that way. Jurgens on the wing into the freshman Moody. Kicks it out on the side. Thompson 3. No. Thompson is a 39% three-point shooter. Davis racing the other way. And lickety split for the Razorbacks.
And Arkansas, obviously, you score 82 points a game. You want to get it up and down.
Another screen by Williams. Another miss right there. Tate fired. The other way comes Asmus, the leading scorer in college basketball, with a bump into Williams. And a drive right down the lane with a floater on the fly. Picked up by Davis.
It's really good defense by Davis. Asmus can make that shot, but that's what you have to do, is force them to take difficult ones.
Here's Smith. Goes into the defense. Down they go. Picked up outside by Kareem Thompson. And the other way they come with Max Asmith. And this is who is a sophomore from Rockwall, Texas. He takes it down the lane. Another floater. Gets his own miss. Asmith can't get that one either, Dan. Right on the doorstep.
Well, and Asmith, those are shots that he normally makes. So I think Oral Roberts is very comfortable that he's getting them. They'll eventually go down.
Davis across the lane. That's a Razorback foul. As they're working it down low. Davis will pick up number 1.
Wraps that arm around, and the referee, remember, is standing on the baseline, Kevin, and when he sees that arm come around the guy's backside, that's an automatic.
Asmus is averaging 24 points a game. He's at 97 three-point shots, number 2 in all of college basketball. In the corner, Jurgens crowding inside. There's an offensive foul. It goes on Carlos Jurgens from Estonia. 4. Oral Roberts, his first.
Kevin, and so far what we have seen is Abmas has gotten a couple of shots that he normally gets, but he has missed them. And now you see Moody taking the charge. The key there is, though, that Jurgens is the guy who commits the charge. They forced both Abmas and Obanor to give up the basketball.
He just teed up the coach, Paul Mills of Oral Roberts. I cannot begin to tell you how mild-mannered he is. We talked to him yesterday, and he has certainly turned this program around. But, boy, he's hot right now, and Moses Moody will be at the free throw line, an 81% free throw shooter. He's taken the 9th most free throws in all of college basketball, and 2 coming his way. It's number 1 and Train's number 2.
Kevin, you know, Paul Mills is mild-mannered, although I don't think anybody who doesn't know him would believe us watching this. But he needs to be careful. These referees don't want to call a second technical on him, but they will.
Arkansas to inbound.
And, of course, the second technical would mean he'd have to go to the locker room.
Here's Smith, and he's called for the travel. Arkansas at 24-6. In second place, they finished in the SEC regular season at 13-4. And in the final AP poll, they were number 10 after beginning and being out of the top 25 for a good portion of the season.
Boy, when Abmas gives up the ball, Davis is trying to do everything he can to keep him from getting it back.
Abmas 3. Cut.
And that's why you try to keep getting it back. He has deep range, Kevin. He doesn't need any time at all to squeeze that off.
Here's the senior Tate. His brother played at Ohio State. Freshman Williams trying to grind his way in position. Good defense by Thompson. And here come the Golden Eagles, the number 15 seed. 7 consecutive wins. That's a 3 and off the mark by Lotsis. Moody. Williams another screen. This is a 3. Rebound by Jurgens.
Kevin, this is a lot like the first game we did earlier here in the Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Teams can't make shots.
Jurgens 3. Right down the middle it goes. Puts it down. He's a 33% three-point shooter for the Golden Eagles of Oral Roberts.
Kevin, on the season, 47% of Oral Roberts' field goal attempts come from beyond the arc.
Nice twisting, contorted basket inside. Jalen Tate, the Northern Kentucky transfer. We are just underway. Oral Roberts by 3.
They have played. There's Oregon State, number 12 seed, headed to the Elite 8.
At the free throw line is Jalen Tate, a senior from Pickerington, Ohio. His brother Jay-Sean played for Ohio State. His dad also played for Ohio State and then later Cincinnati. He comes to the Arkansas Razorback program with many grad transfers that have been a big part of their success this year. Obanor with the drive, a little push on the side, and a foul call.
Kevin, that's very similar to the play that we showed you before the game. Just a little screen there that forces a switch, and then as Justin Smith tries to recover, that gives Obanor just enough room to drive by.
Smith is going to leave. He just picked up his first foul. Coming in is Ethan Henderson. He hasn't played yet in this tournament. The junior from Little Rock is in.
They want to keep pressure on Obanor. They don't want Smith to get that second foul early. So Henderson is in there to do nothing but guard Obanor.
Smith gives to Obanor. A rebound inside by Davis. And a foul called on Arkansas.
Well, you have to be ready for the long rebounds because, remember, Oral Roberts is going to shoot the ball from deep. And lots of times those are long rebounds.
J.D. Note is checked in, a junior on this team.
And on the season, Kevin, Oral Roberts shoots about 39% from beyond the arc. But in this tournament, they've only shot it at 32%.
Jurgens picked up by Note. Trying to swivel. One shot by Weaver. And the other way comes Note. Desi Sills has come in for the first time for Arkansas. Take down low. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Devo Davis. He's a freshman, and he gets in tight. The rebound clutched down to by Obanor. He's already down. Collected 4 for the Golden Eagles. Eastman's got the screen. Free to fire, Obanor. A 3 outside, and now 4 threes hit by Oral Roberts, the #1 team in college basketball in three-point shots made.
Kevin, and Eric Musselman's shoulders just sagged. He told Justin Smith to get up off the bench and go in the game. You have to guard that screen much better than that.
Long shot. Smith from way outside. Another 3, the 5th made by Oral Roberts. They've got an early lead of 8, just under the 13.
And as I said, they've already had 4 guys make a 3 today.
By the way, Smith and Obanor have played every minute of their first 2 games. Certainly every minute of the early portion here. They see a lot of time on the floor. Tate is on top. Down low, they bring back in Justin Smith. He's got the ball. The Indiana transfer who's been terrific. Smith defending Tate, who puts in the mid-ranger for the Razorbacks of Arkansas.
And Arkansas in this NCAA tournament, Kevin, they've only scored about 18% of their points from beyond the three-point arc. They've been all about getting the ball inside, but so far the defense has been pretty well limiting that opportunity.
Knocked away by Smith and out of bounds. Want to remind you the coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship Sweet 16 continues today on ABC and ESPN2. And for more information on game times and listings, go to NCAA.com.
Kevin, and the Razorbacks have gone with a little bit smaller lineup. Jalen Williams has gone to the bench as they try to guard those screens.
Dribbled off his foot, diving for the ball. They're playing Twister on the floor. Look away, Davis in, cutting Smith. Count it for the deuce. Nice play inside. Nice transition by Arkansas.
Arkansas trying to pick up the defensive pressure.
Sheldon Stevens was off to Obanor, picked up by Smith.
Now Smith has to be careful. He's already got that 1 personal foul.
Smith creeps inside, outside. That's a 3. And Stevens can't hit. Grabbing it is Devo Davis. Back to Tate. The other way they come. Last time in the tournament, 2017 for Arkansas. Corkscrew jump shot, good by Tate. Oh, that was a beauty. Got it to go. He can app today. At free throw line is Jalen Tate. We just put one in. Weaver picked up the foul. Jalen Tate graduated from Northern Kentucky. He was the Horizon League Defensive Player of the Year. 3-time All-Defense in that league. And part of the transfer portal that Eric Musselman uses to build his teams. He did it in Nevada. He's doing it at Arkansas. 2-point game. Arkansas, since that last time out, on a little 6-0 run.
And Devontae Davis picks up that foul right there. That was sort of a drive-by. He was running by and he just slapped up at the ball. He's trying to keep the ball away from Smith.
There's a check out. That's the second on him. Desi Sills, a junior from Jonesboro, Arkansas, will check in the game.
Kevin, and if you're guarding a guy like Smith, you want to use all your fouls against him. You don't want to pick up a cheap one like that.
Down the lane, Jurgens. They roll it around. Smith, the fake, the drive, and another floater on the fly. And picked up inside by Note.
Smith has now missed all 4 of his 2-point attempts.
Hitting from 3. Sills and Tate. Tate leads him in assists, and down low they go. Note with a travel. Note is the SEC's 6th man of the year. He's a junior.
Note is a guy who likes to go, Kevin, and he sort of got going a little too fast right there.
Oral Roberts is led by as many as 8. Arkansas had an early lead of 1. They zip it down there, turnover. Reeled in by Sills. The other way they come with Noche. Moody on top. Nice fake. Got his own miss. Knocked away inside by Lotus. Lotsis makes the nice block, and he leads them. Lotsis does in block shots.
Kevin, they've got 5 guys on this Oral Roberts team with 14 or more blocks, and Lotsis is one of them. Moody, that was a nice job getting the offensive rebound, and I think if you're Arkansas, that's what you want to do. You need to attack the basket.
Bring Thompson back in the contest. And Tate is out there, and Thompson's on it. And by Sills, back out they go. Shot is good. J.D. Noche, who is a graduate transfer from Jacksonville of the ASUN. 8-0 run by Arkansas. Nice fake. Ace down the lane. Rebound inside. Another miss inside. Dan Sills has got it.
Kevin, the interesting thing in this game is it's tied, and Arkansas has yet to make a 3, and Oral Roberts has yet to make a 2.
And that's something in the paint. Arkansas 8-0. And 5 threes by Oral Roberts. None. And 3 tries by Arkansas from distance. Eastmas. 29 against Ohio State. 26 against Florida. O'Banner. 28 against Florida. Kareem Thompson. O'Banner the drive. A turnover. Another one. Noche on the fly. Pierces the paint. And a foul.
And that's the way Arkansas keeps pressure on you. You cannot turn the ball over because they want to get out and go.
Asmus will pick it up.
Asmus trying to draw the charge in that situation. Really hard to do. He never really got himself set. Have to have both feet on the floor facing the dribbler, and then you can move, and he never really got his feet established.
Arkansas finished in second place in the SEC. Their best finish in second place in 2014-15. This year they were 13-4. And they've won at least 20 games for a second consecutive season under Coach Eric Musselman.
Kevin, the last couple of times the Razorbacks have done different things. They've gone to double-team Asmus. And they've left guys alone. This time Thompson is the guy that is sort of alone.
Moses on the wing. Jurgens halfway in the paint. And faces the D and got it to drop. Noche was there defending.
Yeah, but Jurgens, Kevin, he's a big guy. 6'5", 195 pounds. He's got the ability to get in there and create that kind of a play against the smaller Note.
We've had 3 ties and 3 lead changes so far. The points in the paint you see. On top for Moody. Good entry pass. Inside they go. Sills can't get it. And in there, finishing up, cleaning up is Justin Smith.
How many times have we seen Smith do that in this tournament? He just has a way of being around the basketball.
Another turnover. Here comes Moody. The contorting Tate. Moody from 15. Down inside, collected by O'Banner. He's got 5. Jurgens hesitating, starting and stopping and taking it in and getting it to go. Pretty shot by Carlos Jurgens.
Boy, and Eric Musselman is really upset with his team. But Kevin, you can't devote as much energy and time to 2 guys like O'Banner and Asmus and not leave somebody else open.
Here's Sills. Foul, Arkansas. Back and forth we go. We're tied at 19. It's the 4th tie of the December. Arkansas coming back, though, as a program. In the SEC preseason, Eric Musselman's team was picked to finish 6th. They finished 2nd. Best record in the SEC since the 93-94 season.
So Arkansas showed a little half-court trap there, and the whole idea was to make Asmus give up the ball. Now they're going to try to keep him from getting it back.
Jurgens trying to chip his way. Weaver. It's caught inside by Smith. Tate the other way. Moody trying to squeeze one by Zhang Weaver, and that is a travel. Now the turnovers in the game. Arkansas with 5 and Oral Roberts with 5. As you take a look at what this program was back in the 90s, and they were terrific. Smith takes it down low. But he's got for Thompson.
He's got no place to go. That was really good defense.
Kareem Thompson. Kid who had no scholarship offers when he was coming out of high school in Florence, Alabama. East Central Community College for him. And now it's a Division I Oral Roberts. The 2-point lead. They've led by 8. It's Smith. Into O'Bannon. Rebound by Weaver.
Kevin, sometimes you watch Oral Roberts play and you think that they might be susceptible to dribble penetration, but so far in this game, they've done a nice job keeping Arkansas away. Wow. You know, Jurgens, he's got 9 points now, Kevin. He has taken advantage of the fact that they're not paying as much attention to him as they are to Asmus and O'Bannon.
Little fake and a no-take drive in the paint. Puts this over Thompson. It's caught inside by O'Bannon. Thompson with 6 rebounds, and the other way now comes Thompson. And caught inside by Moody. Moody's the 3rd leading scorer in the Southeastern Conference. Sills. No table drive, sneak his way down low and try to feed and out of bounds. It'll be off of Arkansas.
And then you see there Smith, he leaves Jurgens and he goes back to O'Bannon. They're trying to cover O'Bannon. His teammate is beaten off the dribble, but Smith doesn't help him out. That was Note who was beaten, but instead of helping out, Smith went back to O'Bannon, and as a result, Jurgens gets in for the dunk.
Arkansas's got 5 turnovers the last 5 minutes. Asmus the other way. Summit League Player of the Year. Jurgens with a rebound by Justin Smith. Top 10 ranking for the Razorbacks. First time since the 94-95 season. We've got a whistle inside and a foul. And O'Bannon will pick it up. He has his first. He's been quiet, Dan. Only 1 of 2. And here's a guy who against Ohio State had 30 and against Florida had 28.
But Kevin's 2 shots at this point in the game is a very low figure.
Moody. And that's right over O'Bannon.
Now O'Bannon again, he's going to be a little bit careful because he knows he has to be. And Arkansas continues to try to force that ball inside.
Asmus and Weaver. Look at Jurgens. Again penetrates inside. He's got 11. 5 of 7. And the first player in this game in double digits. Jurgens averages 6 in the tournament, 7, and he's already got 11. Smith a screen, open shot here, Tate. Great stroke. Asmus, Thompson.
That's a really good entry pass, and Justin Smith made a mistake going for that steal, Kevin. You have to play behind O'Bannon in that situation and make him score with a jump shot over the top.
Arkansas with the #1 offense in the Southeastern Conference. Tate again. Davis on the side. Sills with a Jurgens rebound.
Kevin, so far, not a lot of movement on the offensive end by Arkansas.
Weaver in the corner. Asmus with the field. And they get it inside, and Sills comes up with it. He was the leading scorer a year ago. Davis has it here. Thompson is on him. 3.5 to play in the half. Arkansas, 34% from the floor. It's another 3. Jurgens with the rebound. Jurgens is doing it all. He's got 5 rebounds and 11 points. And a very record, 5 of 7. Asmus will drive inside, accelerate. Tate was there, and a foul on Arkansas, and Jalen Tate will pick it up. That's the first on Tate. Max Asmus has 6, 2 of 8 shooting so far. But he's at the free throw line right now. They've gotten Jurgens to put in 11. They've led, Oral Roberts has, by as many as 8. First one rolled around. Asmus is a 90% free throw shooter.
And this is an Oral Roberts team that shoots almost 90% as a team from the free throw.
The number 1 team in college basketball. 82%. And they're going after Harvard's all-time mark of 82.2. Right there with them.
Kevin, Arkansas is getting a little better movement the last couple of possessions.
They drive inside Smith. Defense was there by O'Banner.
You know, Kevin, we talked about the Oral Roberts offense, but their defense has been the key in this first half.
Asmus, 3. Got it! He hits another one. He's knocked down 3. He's 3 of 4 from distance. The 6th 3 for Oral Roberts.
Kevin, how do you guard that? I mean, that was a great job by Tate. He stayed in front of him, but he was driven back with the dribble, and before he could recover, Asmus squeezed that one off.
14-5 run by Oral Roberts. It's Smith over O'Banner. Rebound O'Banner. 7 of them. Asmus again. This time Tate's on him. Inside, shot from behind, and a foul.
Kevin, and we talked about Asmus and his ability. He just dribbles, he drives back, a little contact there, but he just drives the defender back, and then he doesn't need much room for the 3. Tate actually does a really good job recovering.
Asmus in the game against Arkansas back in December only had 11. He's already got 10 right now. Jurgens, his teammate, leads the Golden Eagles of Oral Roberts with 11 points. Now he's got 11 coming up on AT&T at the half. First half analysis plus the latest NCAA tournament news. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half. Baylor beating Villanova. The winner here will take on the Baylor Bears in the Elite Eight as Tate will lead. 16-5 run for Oral Roberts.
And Arkansas needs to do a better job at getting good shots. They've been taking mostly contested shots, and you have to credit the defense of Oral Roberts for that.
Moody with the miss.
And that's a perfect example, Kevin.
Moody is 1 of 7. He is their leading scorer. O'Banner the screen. Asmus way outside, and the rebound collected by Sill.
That's well within his range, though. But now you have to take advantage.
How about this drive by Davis? He goes, he's a ghost. He flies through that lane.
And that's exactly how you take advantage. If they miss a long 3, and just run at Asmus in an attempt to make Asmus give up the ball. And that time, Asmus threw it to nobody.
Here's Davis into Jurgens. Half minute to go. Moody, another miss. 1 of 9.
Well, and Moody, with that little pull-up jump shot, that's a shot in the mid-range that he usually makes very successful.
Thompson, 15-footer, right down the middle. Kareem Thompson. So Thompson's got 4. Asmus has 12 to lead Oral Roberts. The final 8 seconds. They got the screen, long shot here. Note, rebound, O'Banner. And good if it goes as he leads it the other way. And Oral Roberts, the 15 seed, leads at halftime over number 3, Arkansas. 14-3 for trailing.
They have. They rallied. They scored 21 points in that second half. Outscored them by 21, I should say, to rally and come back. And this is an offense, Wally referenced it. This is a high-powered offense. They can get to the basket, get some points, and get to the free throw line as well.
Against Colgate, thank you, Dana. They trailed by 14. And against Texas Tech, they trailed by 10. So they are in familiar territory right now. And down low, O'Banner tries to shuffle in, shoved on the play. Arkansas foul.
Jalen Williams picked up the foul. Kevin, the point that Wally Szczerbiak made at halftime is exactly correct. Arkansas's problem hasn't been rebounding your defense. It's been their offense.
Jalen Williams the foul, and O'Banner laces one through. The lead is 9.
This is an Oral Roberts team that scores 81 points a game, and by halftime they're on pace for 70. So if you hold this team to 70, you ought to be able to win.
Curling in is Tate. Rebound inside, Lotsis.
Kevin, so many times today when Arkansas has been able to get in there, they haven't had easy shots. They've really faced a contested situation.
Over Smith, it's O'Banner, and he hits the side of the backboard.
Now, Paul Mills told Danny he wanted to be aggressive. That was a pretty aggressive shot.
Nice shot right there. Devontae Davis puts it through the Arkansas High School Basketball Player of the Year. Some pressure now. This is what Arkansas loves to do, turning it up. Lotsis at the other end. The fake and the drive.
Kevin,
that lane was wide open.
Well, the lane was wide open because Smith elected to stay with O'Banner. And I know you want to prevent O'Banner from shooting the ball, but you can't just give up a layup.
Arkansas's first appearance in the Sweet 16 since '96. They go inside, sneaking through, slithery move, up and down. Davis gets another one.
So Arkansas has done a nice job attacking the basket here early in the second half. But Oral Roberts has had tremendous success on the offense so far, too.
Lotsis three. Good.
Kevin, that's the second three he's made. And again, he is a 25% three-point shooter on the year. But since he's made one today, and Jurgens has made one today, they now have 7 guys who have made at least 23-point baskets.
Boy, Davis has got the stroke here in the second half. He laces one through again. Give him 8. He's 4 of 5 for the game, and Davis's average is 8 a contest. Asmus with a 3 in the rebound by Moody, 1 of 8 as he enters the second half. Jalen Smith from the wing across the lane. Out of bounds, Oral Roberts will have the ball.
Kevin, one of the things we've seen from the Oral Roberts defense, they have really not allowed Justin Smith to do any of his cuts to the basket on which he scores so many points. They've done a nice job forcing him into tough shots.
Asmus inside, a lot of traffic. He gets it again. Oral Roberts, Dan, has made 10 of their last 11 two-pointers. And they're the #1 three-point shooting team in college basketball. Moody outside. Williams gives a look, and on the wing, Tate. Goes into Thompson. Rebound O'Banner. He's collected 10.
Kevin, there's another example. Tate took the ball to the basket, but under heavy pressure, he misses the layup.
Asmus the other way. Kareem Thompson with the O'Banner thinking 3. Tries inside. Floater on the fly. Offensive foul. Kevin O'Banner. He's got 2.
That's a situation, Kevin, where O'Banner is a very good three-point shooter. He passes up a 3, or at least he passes up the opportunity for a pull-up jump shot. But again, the pull-up jump shot is not a big part of his game.
Arkansas, in 5 of the last 6 wins, they have come from double-digit deficits. Now, it is now 10, and they trail Oral Roberts. Moody can't get it to go. 1 of 9. And he is their top scorer.
And Moody has to get it going, Kevin, and he has not been taking bad shots. He just hadn't made any.
Thompson 3. Rebound by Devontae Jibo Davis. Got a push. Stutter stepping. Lotsis and a foul, and that'll be called inside on Justin Smith. Watyer sets his second. Watyer Sports News without the yelling and fake debates. Stream CBS Sports HQ, the free 24/7 network for nonstop tournament news, highlights, and picks. Download the CBS Sports app today. Florida Gulf Coast, the last 15 seed to make it to the Sweet 16 back in 2013.
Kevin, and they've had success trailing by 10, but that certainly gives the coach gray hairs.
It does indeed. Jurgens, who had 11 in the first half, into Moody, squeezes the trigger, picked up inside by Note. Ahead it goes Davis. to the trailing Note. He'll pound his way inside. Lost the ball, and it's the Golden Eagle offense the other way.
He just forced that one, Kevin. That was a bad play. Oral Roberts did a very nice job getting back on defense. You got to pull it out.
Thompson across the lane, 10-footers up and down, puts it through. It's the biggest lead for Oral Roberts. They're on top by 12. Arkansas timeout. Fifth coming up in the Elite Eight. Arkansas is being out-rebounded. In the first meeting between these teams, right before Christmas, Arkansas was plus 26 rebounds. Nice move inside. Tate got it to go. Pretty shot, forced the issue, hit the accelerator, and found the deuce.
Kevin, he did force the issue, and he made the shot. But again, that is a pretty tough shot in there.
Ball was lost. Turnover right there by Thompson. The other way they run with Tate. Across the lane, underneath. Finally, Moody will get one to go. Only his second made basket all night long. He's got 6. And Bayern. They host a brand new episode of Wipeout on TBS. Don't miss the all-new season on a whole new network. Thursday at 9, 8 Central on TBS. Lotzis picked up the foul. And Moses Moody from Little Rock, Arkansas will complete the three-point play.
Kevin, you mentioned that Moody shooting an awful lot of free throws, and he hadn't been able to get there very much tonight. So that is a good sign that he's getting to the line.
Eastman right down the middle. He's fast, as quick as a hiccup inside. There's a foul. Lotzis picked it up once again as Moody was going Dana up and under. What do you have?
Kevin, we were talking with head coach Paul Mills the other day, and he was talking about one of the changes from this first meeting, and he said they got more engaged as a team. He showed them studies of teams that touch and communicate more, like LeBron James gives about 41 high fives a game. Teams in the NBA Finals, 2 of the top 3 in terms of high fives. He said you have to acknowledge each other's successes to have success.
Moody on the block, puts it up and in. Dana, he says that they've done more tape watching than they've ever done right about now.
Yeah, and Kevin O'Banner said you got to love one another, not just words and the deeds, and it was those little deeds that they were looking for in that tape watching.
Paul Mills, a terrific job in his 4th year down in Tulsa at Oral Roberts University. Jurgens makes a move and dives to the rack. It's a Tate rebound. 7-point game. A little more than 6 minutes gone. He'll chisel. Desi Sills. Justin Smith against O'Banner.
Boy, that's a really tough shot. Smith maneuvering very effectively. That was a nice job by O'Banner to stay between Smith and the basket.
It's a 5-point game. This is all Arkansas does. Fight from behind, it seems like every game they play. Weaver. 20-footer is short. Here comes Sills. Arkansas has made their last 4. Underneath, inside, foul. With a driving Debo Davis, drawing it out of the Oral Roberts D.
Kevin, and part of the problem if you're Oral Roberts and you're missing shots, that allows Arkansas the chance to rebound the ball and run it down the court quickly. And what we've seen is they've been able to score close to the basket or draw fouls in transition.
Arkansas is inbound. Moody. Asmus defends. Foul. Moody.
You get the ball down there, Kevin. You can't just bang into the defensive player. Moody had an opportunity to spin around, and he hit him once, and then he hit him again. And the official is standing right there. You saw it. That's a call that's going to be made every time.
Asmus. Oral Roberts finished in 4th place in the Summit League. Won by South Dakota State. They've never been ranked this season in the mid-major poll. And here they are in the Sweet 16. Asmus curling.
Offensive foul.
It was indeed.
He hooked him.
His second.
Asmus just grabs the leg, maneuvers around.
And in clear view, too.
Well, you might get away with that, but not standing right in front of the referee.
Tate oozing into the defense. Moody, 2 on the arc, foul. Well, they're going to call it a three-point try.
No, Kevin, it's a 2. They called the foul on number 3. So Asmus got the foul.
Asmus picks it up. So he picks up 2 quick ones, and he now has 3.
Foot clearly on the line.
Yes, it was.
Asmus flying at him, hit him on the wrist.
Here's Moody at the line. Last time Arkansas was in the Elite Eight, 1995. Powered by House of Highlights. Highlight Her is your destination for everything you see her do in sports and in culture. Follow Highlight Her on Instagram. He's an 81% free throw shooter. He has made the 9th most free throws of any player in college D1. 11-2 Arkansas run. They creep to within 3.
Got to try to get O'Banner involved if you're Oral Roberts.
Asmus on the wing. Jurgens a 3. Rebound inside Moody. He's got 5. Moody more aggressive. And surveying will be Jalen Tate. He'll drive. Rebound. Thompson the other way. The Golden Eagles.
Trying to make sure that Asmus handles the ball. And here comes the screen from O'Banner.
Asmus takes it in. A lot of traffic. It's off Arkansas. They'll step aside. 11:51. Nice run by the Razorbacks. They've been in this. Oregon State beat Loyola. They become the second 12 seed to advance to the Elite Eight. The first was Missouri. And look at the Pac-12, 10-1. And Baylor knocking out Villanova. If Oral Roberts would make it that far, the longtime assistant for Scott Drew at Baylor, Paul Mills, the coach of Oral Roberts, would face his mentor. Something to think about. But right now, Arkansas really charging back hard. It's a 3. Good. Kareem Thompson knocks it down from outside. He's got 9 with his first tray.
And not only is that a big basket because it breaks Arkansas's momentum, but it allows Oral Roberts to get back and set their defense. Arkansas was doing a nice job getting the ball inside in transition.
Smith with a floater. It's again Justin Smith, who in this tournament and in the 2 games in the Southeastern Conference tournament, averaging 21 points a game for Arkansas, has 8 tonight and 4 of 10 with the whistle on the wing.
Kevin,
that's Davis.
Yeah, Davis again trying to keep the ball away from Asmus.
They're comfortable with this position.
I don't think they're comfortable with this position. You know, Eric Musselman, he's not comfortable.
But that's exactly what he's done. He's engineered so many of these.
Well, that's true, but I can't help but think that's bad for his blood pressure.
Lotsis, Jurgens, 3. And collected by Lotsis. Asmus got the screen into Moody, slides inside and a foul. He has attacked the rack a lot tonight.
Well, he sure has. Now, he hasn't made a lot of those shots, but he has a facility, Kevin, to somehow get by and maneuver himself around the basket to either draw the foul or to make it tougher.
Moody picks up his second. Asmus at the free throw line for the Golden Eagles of Oral Roberts in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1974. Show your love for your favorite NCAA team with officially licensed fan gear. For the best selection of team apparel and accessories, head to ncaa.com/shop. Asmus went to Jesuit Dallas High School.
Kevin, the interesting thing, Asmus is 5 for 6 from the free throw line, and those are the only free throws that Oral Roberts has attempted tonight.
This is Desi Sills handing off to Moody by Eastman right to the rack. Tapped up and in by the alert Justin Smith.
Oh, Moody's got it.
And O'Banner jumps on it with a foul.
The foul is going to be on Tate for jumping on top of O'Banner after O'Banner grabbed the ball. But Kevin, that's what the Justin Tate MO that we've seen here in the tournament. He tips it in. Moody comes from behind and surprises Jurgens, but O'Banner gets down on the floor, and you cannot, this is a point of emphasis they started a couple of years ago, you cannot just jump on top of the guy. You can jump on top of the ball, but not the player.
Look at Eric Musselman, whose dad coached in the NBA. Eric coached in the NBA, too, with Golden State. There's a steal. Nice play. The diving Tate. Asmus got it back. Watts' three. Rebound inside, collected by Devo Davis. Driving into Thompson. Finds his way into Watts. And back outside, and Moody controls. Wide open three, Tate. Tap up try, no good by Smith. Rebound Watts. And here comes Kareem Thompson. Hounded by Sills.
I think they got to try to throw it inside to O'Banner.
Asmus right down the middle, snakes for two. What a pretty play. Asmus puts it up in. Asmus now has 20. Asmus has gone 6 of 14 inside. Moody trying to climb into Watts with a foul. Watch the speed here, Asmus.
Well, you're trying to deny him the ball, and so he just makes the backdoor cut. And again, they're so concerned about O'Banner. Moody doesn't come off O'Banner in time and allows Asmus to get all the way to the goal.
Jurgens picked up the foul for Oral Roberts. Moody is at the free throw line. Arkansas this season has won 10 games in which they trailed by 9 points or more, including both games in this tournament. Moody gets it to go. 6 of 6 from the line. Razorbacks are 9 of 10, and you said Asmus is the only guy that's taken free throw shots for Oral Roberts, and he's 5 of 6.
Well, Asmus just went over to the bench, Kevin. He was bleeding. They taped him up while his free throws were occurring.
Tate inside, nice knock away and steal by Watts. They'll go the other way. Asmus has it. Tries inside on Davis and can't get it to drop. Devo Davis has the ball. Hold on here. Nice interception at the other end by Thompson. Asmus got the ball and flies in for two. And he's got 22.
Arkansas wants to push, Kevin, but sometimes you have to be selective. Going a little too fast that time.
Davis funnels his way inside and a foul. Jurgens was reaching in and draws the foul for the Golden Eagles of Oral Roberts.
Well, this is a situation where Asmus is behind the play, and so that's great. Now he's ahead of the play, and that's the easiest basket he's probably had in 3 games.
Devo Davis, 4-time first-team All-State player, Jacksonville High School in Jacksonville, Arkansas. Against Colgate, he had 12. He had 15 against Texas Tech. Standing at the line now, this very talented freshman. He's got 9. Arkansas ended the SEC regular season schedule with 11 consecutive wins. Best SEC win streak in program history. That's what they carried into the tournament in the SEC and into this tournament in Indianapolis. 8.5 to go. Oral Roberts by 5. They've led by 12. And a turnover.
Kevin, and O'Banner, he'll stand out there and shoot the 3. He'll take a turnaround jump shot, but he's not a pull-up jump shooter. He's trying to back his way in to get in position for that turnaround. Very good double team to get the steal.
Davis knocked away inside. Shot clock at 9.
Well, that is Lotsis again, and he has had an interesting day. He's got 8 points. He's got 4 rebounds. He's got 3 assists. That's his second blocked shot. And Oral Roberts is usually at their best when their role players are contributing, and they have contributed today, although there's Moody.
And it's a three-point game. Moody has caught fire here in the second half. He's got 14 points. Asmus the other way. Moody will pick up the foul. Under 8 to go. A 15 seed has never gone to the Elite Eight. Oral Roberts holding on.
The other thing that's interesting to me is in the first 7 minutes of this game, Oral Roberts made 5 threes. Since then, they've only made 3.
Interesting.
So Arkansas has done a better job running them off the three-point line.
Max Asmus at the line. There's a 90% free throw shooter. Oral Roberts, just the second 15 seed to reach the Sweet 16 Florida Gulf Coast in 2013. Was the first. It's Tate against Thompson. Nice follow inside and tapped up and in. Smith again gets it to roll, and it's a 2-point game. Justin Smith always in the right place.
Now the offensive rebounding has been a big factor here, particularly by Smith in the second half.
Lotsis the bump. Asmus, 3, no. Rebound inside by Tate. Asmus now is 3 of 7 from 3. Tate against Thompson. Lotsis defending Moody, who's had the hot hand, but short right there. Davis the rebound. Got it. And ties the game. 8-1 run by Arkansas.
Kevin, that's another offensive rebound.
They've had a bunch.
Well, they've got 13.
Wide open shot, Stevens. The bounds, it bounces. They're going to confer.
Well, Justin Smith does a great job. He's got 8 offensive rebounds in the game, and he tips it in. But this offensive rebound is Devontae Davis. So 13 offensive rebounds in the game for Arkansas. 7 of those coming in the second half.
Green Thompson will inbound the ball. The Banner has it. Quiet night for him. 7 points, but he tries by the D. Collect 3. Jones in the corner. Thompson 3. Rebound by Moody. Damari Jones is in. That's a shot from outside. Good rebound by Lotsis. Asmus in the other way. He finds the open Jones, the senior from LA. He couldn't get it to go. Moody glides in. That was for the lead. He missed it. Smith in there. That's a foul.
Smith over the back. Kevin, I thought Moody made that shot a little bit more difficult than he had to. He tried to go under the basket and flip it back. And here Jones, he's out ahead, Kevin, but you know, he takes that dribble, and then as he goes up, he loses control of the ball.
Kevin O'Banner at the free throw line, the son of a pastor. He's a junior from Houston, Texas. Got it. 87% free throw shooter. In the new TBS comedy, Chad is a high school freshman who wants to be popular by any means necessary. Some of us can identify. Check out Chad, a new TBS comedy. Special presentation tonight after NCAA coverage. He hits a couple beauties. 2 of 2 from the line. O'Banner's got 9. He averages 19. He has scored 30 and 28 in this tournament. Jalen Tate trying to untether himself. Moody outside. The defense by Lotsis. Arkansas rebound. Tate. Arkansas rebound. The try by Davis. Picked up inside. And it was collected by Jones.
I think they called a foul on Lotsis.
With a whistle. It is. Lotsis, Francis Lotsis, will pick it up. He's got 4.
Kevin, this is just great battle on the boards. Losses gets called for a foul because he's trying to block out Tate, and he blocks him out underneath the basket stanchion.
So now Oral Roberts has 2 of their starters with 4 fouls apiece. Jurgens and Lotsis at the free throw line. The Arkansas Razorbacks, as Jalen Tate, the senior, hits his first 71% free throw shooter. Tate in this tournament coming into tonight had gone 10 of 10, 2 of 3 tonight. The foul story right there.
Kevin, I think the big key in this second half is Arkansas has really been on the attack, particularly attacking the offensive boards. They've got 10 offensive rebounds in this half.
And 14 more shots attempted. Tied again. 6th time.
Here they come. They're going to double team Asmus, trying to force him to give up the ball.
Asmus skirts by midcourt. In the corner. Long 3. Won't go for Jones. Picked up by Sills. A chance for the lead for the Razorbacks. Approaching 5 to play. The winner to the Elite 8. Orchestrating his Tate. At the screen, makes the move. Asmus with the defense. Contorting and putting it up and in. And the Razorbacks lead by 2. Their first lead since midway through the first half.
Well, Asmus has to be careful because he's got those 3 fouls, and Tate doing a great job taking advantage in there.
Kareem Thompson working down low on Sills. With the spin, the handoff, and the 2. Lotsis took it and flew.
And let's see if Arkansas goes back to try to get Tate on the inside against Asmus. Asmus gets given up 5 inches. It's hard for him to defend that, but now Oral Roberts, recognizing that, drops back into his zone.
Sills to Moody. They switch on D. Davis on the wing. Makes the move inside on the fly. Finds Tate, puts it up and in. What a feed and what a finish.
Davis has done a really nice job, Kevin, attacking the basket here in this second half. And his ability to drive the ball into the lane has created some opportunities for the Razorbacks.
Asmus, pickpocketed. Moody, 2-on-1. Here comes Moody. Saved inside. Davis will put it up. Arkansas has their biggest lead after trailing by 12.
They have 11 offensive rebounds in the second half. Here, Justin Smith tips it in. He's got 10 offensive rebounds by himself. But remember, Kevin, this is an Oral Roberts team that makes three-point baskets. They're only 3 for their last 19. But they are a team that can score from a long way away, and they can score quickly.
Jurgens on top. They'll slash and spin. Shot clock at 2. Jurgens got it. Off the glass and down for 2. And a 2-point game.
Well, that's a big basket, and Jurgens has now scored 13 points, but O'Banner has to get involved offensively, I think, for Oral Roberts here down the stretch.
They got the screen. Thompson fought through it. It's Moody, who's had a big second half. Their leading scorer into Lotsis. Rebound Smith.
How many times have you said that, Kevin?
It's a 3, and it's no good with the rebound by Kareem Thompson.
That's 11 offensive rebounds for Justin Smith. They didn't convert that one.
Naismith trying to tie. And ties.
Boy, Asmith is just a scorer. He can score from so many different places and in so many different ways. He is really fun to watch.
accelerate, and Tate takes it up and in for two. And Arkansas back on top by 2.
Well, they switched Thompson on to Tate. And Thompson's a little taller, but he cannot stay with Tate if Tate is going to take the ball on the perimeter and drive.
Obanor, the fake, the drive, and count it. That's a foul. Ties the game. Foul goes on Jalen Tate.
Kevin, that's exactly what we were talking about. Oral Roberts getting Obanor a little bit more involved in the game. The screen, then he gets the ball back and drives it to the goal. Tate trying to get in position, but he moves into him. Eric Musselman is surprised. See, that's the way you look, Kevin, when your team gets down by double digits all the time and you have to claw your way back.
This on the number for Kevin Obanor. 11 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double. His 15th double-double of the season. And he puts the Golden Eagles on top by 1. We're approaching a minute and a half to play. 6 lead changes.
This is the matchup they want. The 6'6" Tate against the 6'1" Abmas.
Tate is on fire. He's got 22 to lead Arkansas. Abmas. Obanor lasers one inside, lost it out of bounds. They're deciding it is off of Oral Roberts.
Boy, Lotsis, I mean, he had a layup, Kevin. He just couldn't hang on to the ball. Ball slides out of his hands. That's a tough break for Oral Roberts. Now, they've got to dig in defensively here.
How about Tate? He has 8 of Arkansas's last 10. Razorbacks by 1.
And Abmas just told Jurgens to go and guard Tate.
Moody. He's picked up by Lotsis. The crossover and the spinner. Rebound Thompson.
That's really a good decision by Jurgens to hold it up.
Yeah. Abmas.
Wait for Abmas and wait for Obanor.
They'll drive. It's a 3. Obanor can't get it. Rebound inside Lotsis and an Arkansas foul. Moody will get the foul for Arkansas, and he has 4.
Kevin, if you're Oral Roberts, that's exactly what you wanted. The three-pointer from Obanor, he just didn't convert. Now, Lotsis, Kevin, has not been to the free throw line many times, but he's only a 50% shooter on the year.
Yep, 10 of 20 for the entire season. Again, as we've said, this is the #1 free throw shooting team in all of college basketball. This saw the wife of Paul Mills, Wendy Mills. Half minute to go. Game tied at 70. The Elite Eight is on the line. And a date with Baylor.
Kevin, only about a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. If you're Arkansas, the game is tied. That's why Eric Musselman's not calling a timeout. He doesn't want Oral Roberts to get a chance to reset.
Tate
going to try to take the last shot of the game.
It's Davis for the lead. Timeout, 2.9. Arkansas by 2. What a shot.
Out of bounds. Justin Smith is back underneath the basket. He's guarding Obanor. And again, what you want to do is force Oral Roberts to catch the ball heading back toward their own basket.
Uncovered. Thompson will inbound. Abmas against Davis. Abmas for the Elite Eight. Arkansas has won. Arkansas is going to the Elite Eight for the first time since